Let me see those who have come here to fight, and with whom I must engage in this great battle. Arjuna continues his request, but now the tone deepens even further. What began as a desire to observe the battlefield is now becoming something more personal, more direct, and more unsettling. He no longer speaks in general terms about armies or sides. Now he wants to see the individuals he must personally fight against. This is a critical shift. Before, the conflict could be understood as a war between two groups, but now Arjuna is narrowing his focus. He is asking to identify the exact people he will face in combat. The war is no longer abstract, it is becoming relational. In this moment, Arjuna is moving from the idea of battle to the reality of confrontation. In the visual representation, the chariot remains positioned between the two armies, but the perspective tightens. Arjuna's gaze is no longer sweeping across a distant formation. It is now fixed on specific figures. Across the battlefield, familiar faces begin to stand out clearly. He sees Bhishma, the elder who raised him and guided him. He sees Drona, his teacher, the one who trained him in the very art of warfare he now prepares to use. These are not enemies in the traditional sense. They are pillars of his life. The moment becomes heavy. Arjuna stands on the chariot, his body still strong, his bow still in hand, but his expression begins to change. There is a subtle tension now, a conflict forming beneath the surface. Krishna remains still beside him, holding the reins, allowing Arjuna to fully witness what he has asked to see. The battlefield, once filled with movement and sound, now feels almost silent in comparison. The noise fades into the background as the emotional weight of recognition takes over. This verse represents the moment where duty and relationship collide. Arjuna is beginning to understand that this battle is not just about defeating an enemy. It is about confronting people he loves, respects, and has learned from. And this realization begins to destabilize him. This introduces a powerful and universal principle. It is easy to act when the opponent is distant. It becomes difficult when the opponent is someone you are connected to. Arjuna is now stepping into that difficulty. He has not yet broken, but the foundation beneath him is beginning to shift. This is the final step before his internal conflict fully surfaces.